Welcome, deep divers. Today, we're taking a look back at a really crucial piece of RC tech. Sort of an unsung hero, actually.
Hmm.
Picture the 1970s. RC cars are getting faster, more popular, but they're hitting a wall, performance-wise. And the big sticking point, it was the differential.
Absolutely. The options back then were, well, frustrating.
Yeah.
You had your solid axle, what racers call a spool.
Right, locks the wheels together.
Exactly. Great for going straight. Loads of traction. But turns, terrible understeer. The inside wheel just skips across the track. Not fast.
Okay, so what was the alternative then?
Well, you had bell gear differentials. The idea was let the wheels spin at different speeds in a corner.
Makes sense.
But the reality was they'd often diff out, meaning all the power goes to the wheel without grip, the one lifting in the corner. Completely useless.
Ah, okay, so you lose all drive.
Yeah, and they were fragile. We're talking plastic gears, sometimes really poor metal. Think of those classic Tamiya kits, the Frog, the Blackfoot.
Oh, yeah, I remember those. Lots of gear grinding.
Exactly. Strip gears were just part of the hobby back then, and critically, you couldn't really adjust them easily. If you wanted to change the feel, maybe thicken the grease, you had to tear down the whole gearbox. It was messy, time-consuming, a real bottleneck.
So the scene was set for something new, and the breakthrough came from, well, maybe not where you'd expect.
Definitely not. It came from Cecil Schumacher. Now, he wasn't just some random tinkerer. He was design engineer at Cosworth.
Cosworth, like Formula One Cosworth.
The very same, legendary engine builders. But his motivation wasn't F1, it was his 14-year-old son, Robin.
A classic story, helping his kid win races.
Precisely. Robin was racing a 112-scale Mardave car. Cecil remembered seeing some kind of variable drive unit years ago based on friction. He apparently just, dashed inside, grabbed slide rule.
A slide rule, love it.
Haha, yeah. Calculated the torques needed. And his first prototype, super resourceful. He used a standard Mardave wheel molding, drilled it out, put in some ball bearings.
And did it work?
Instantly. Robin started winning, like right away.
Wow. Okay, so word must have gotten around fast.
Oh, absolutely. Local model shops started asking Cecil to make them. That led to Schumacher Racing products. But here's the kicker, the really ironic twist.
Okay.
He applied for a patent. Makes sense, right? Brilliant invention.
Yeah, of course. Protect the idea.
Denied. Patent denied. The reason, prior art, something similar had already been used in a lawnmower.
You're kidding. A lawnmower differential.
Yep. So the ball diff design was effectively public domain, open source, right from the start.
That's incredible. So maybe the denial was actually a good thing.
In hindsight, probably the best thing for the hobby. It meant anyone could make one. But let's quickly cover how it works. It's a limited slip diff based on friction.
Okay.
You've got hardened steel balls sandwiched between two pressure plates. Springs, usually Belleville washers, push these plates together via an adjustment screw. Driving straight, the pressure keeps it pretty much locked, like a spool. Good drive. But in a turn, the sideways force makes the balls roll slightly between the plates, allowing that crucial difference in wheel speed.
Smooth cornering. But what was the real breakthrough for racers on the ground?
The adjustability. That single screw, accessible from the outside of the car. No disassembly needed.
Ah, that's huge.
Massive. You could tune a trackside, tighten the screw for high grip tracks, more forward bite, loosen it off for slippery surfaces, smoother cornering.
And it solved the failure problem too, right?
Exactly. Those old gear diffs, when they failed, it was catastrophic. Strip teeth, car's dead. A ball diff, if it's set too loose, it just slips.
Makes noise?
Yeah, a distinctive sort of barking sound. That was your warning sign. Just needed a quick turn of the hex key to tighten it up. No terminal damage.
That's clever. It tells you what it needs. So this thing proved itself in competition pretty quickly.
Dominated. Schumacher's own cars, the XL, the Cyclist car, they ruled 112th scale. But the big one was the 1986 CT Buggy, competition all-terrain. Cutting-edge Kevlar belt drive, advanced suspension.
Okay, setting the stage.
And then came the 1987 IFR Worlds, 110 4WD off-road held in England. Masami Hirosaka, legendary racer, won with a prototype CXLS.
And the diffs were key.
Get this. His car used 4 ball diffs. Front, rear, yeah, but also 2 acting as a center diff system for front-to-rear torque split. It showed it wasn't just a component. It enabled a whole new level of drivetrain tuning.
Wow, 4 of them. And because there was no patent?
Aftermarket exploded, especially in the U.S. Companies like Thorp Manufacturing their Dirt Burners line and MIP, Moore's Ideal Products, they made tough, reliable ball diff upgrades.
Bolt-in fixes for those older kits.
Exactly. The Thorp #4500 diff for the Tamiya Frog was legendary. MIP did the Super Bowl diff for the whole Tamiya or V-line frog, Blackfoot monster beetle. Transformed those cars.
So it spread everywhere, but when did it become, like, the standard?
The tipping point was probably 1984. Team Associated, a huge player and Schumacher rival, put an adjustable ball diff in their iconic RC10 buggy.
The RC10. Okay, that cemented it.
Pretty much. After that, ball diffs became standard issue for almost all electric racing classes, 2WD, 4WD, on-road, off-road. It allowed motors to get more powerful, tires grippier, because the drivetrain could finally handle it and put the power down effectively.
So looking back, it's quite a journey. You've got this brilliant design, born from F1 engineering know-how, but motivated by a father helping his son race. It solves a massive problem, completely changes RC performance, gets proven at the highest level, then spreads like wildfire because it wasn't patented, and finally becomes the standard everyone adopts.
It's a perfect storm, really. Invention, validation, that crucial lack of a patent leading to proliferation, and then standardization by the big players.
An amazing story.
And it leaves you with a fascinating thought, doesn't it? That patent denial, which must have seemed frustrating to Cecil Schumacher at the time, was arguably the catalyst for rapid industry-wide innovation. What would RC racing look like today if that patent had been granted? Would progress have been slower? Different?
Something to think about. Thanks for that deep dive.
My pleasure.